guys. Welcome to another episode of the Middle Child Podcast with your girl, Royal Bowes. And as always, you are seen here, you are loved here, and most definitely, you are appreciated here. I'm super excited because you already know what month it is. It is a vibe called Black Month. You already know I'm wearing my black every episode so that you guys are sure to stay tuned. But I am honored to have a remarkable person here. As you know, you'll watch the episodes. A lot of you guys think that this podcast is faith-based. However, I just know Bible. Grew up in church. It's kind of one of those things I know. It was put on me by my parents. I salute them for that. It has saved me tremendously. But I am honored to have a pastor to welcome me on the couch. And of course, he is so much more than that. But without further ado, I want to welcome you guys to Dr. Kurt Clark Sr. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
That's good. I'm happy to have you here. Hopefully you're comfortable. That was the goal of the studio. So hopefully you feel at home.
I'm very comfortable. Yes.
Good. Yes. All right. So that's perfect because we're going to get into it today. If you could describe your life right now in this present season in one word, what would it be?
Patient.
Oh, yeah. That's what I need to work on. Okay. Yeah. Elaborate on that a little bit for me.
Well, I don't always exude a lot of energy, although I'm very active, in things that I do. Like I'm a runner. I run every day.
Okay.
I try to. But in terms of being patient with myself and others and processes, it's absolutely necessary.
It is.
Yes.
It definitely is. Did something like take place in life where you were just like, I need to practice more patience?
I'm sure it did, but I can't tell you where or when.
Okay.
My wife always says that I am just so patient. And I think it's always been a part of my temperament. Yeah, as far as I can remember it being actually something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means you're not from up north then.
Not from up north.
I feel like people up north just do not have patience.
I went to postgrad school in Upper New York.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And you study liberal arts?
Undergrad, I studied liberal arts. In grad school, I studied a master's in divinity. And postgrad, I studied a doctorate of ministry in transformative leadership and prophetic preaching.
Okay, nice.
At the Colgate Rochester Divinity School in
Look at there.
Rochester.
Shout out to you guys. All right, so did you always know that you wanted to be in ministry?
I never thought of it.
Okay.
It happened almost, for me, abruptly. But my grandparents who raised me always knew that I would be in ministry.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like one of those situations where they were like, I can see ministry on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like my mom says that a lot now, and I'm just trying to dodge it so much. Wow. It's one of those things where, respectfully, guys, it's a different type of, I don't want to call it a burden. It's a different type of responsibility to shepherd God's people. And I don't think I'm ready to receive that one yet.
Yeah, but I think it's it's not as hard and as difficult as many would think.
Okay.
Because when you understand the process is, first of all, personal before it becomes public. What you do in terms of your own development and preparation makes the process almost seamless.
Oh, okay.
And sharing with others. It's difficult when you are trying to advise others to do something that you yourself don't believe in. But when you believe in it, it just kind of exudes your person.
Got it.
For the most part.
So it's just more easier.
People are drawn to who you are and not so much attracted to anything that is almost pretense or pretentious.
Okay.
Yeah. So
being relatable is kind of important?
It is important, although, relatable is important.
Okay.
And for me, it does not always mean that I am an extroverted person.
Okay.
But it means that I do understand the times in which we live and issues that impact and affect us as people, right? I think that's why social media is such now a busy industry that's teeming with popularity for people who appear to have responsible kind of answers for the many questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thinking of social media, you just have so many people out right now that just think they know a certain thing. Is it easy well, I guess the question I want to say, do you like live stream service on social media?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is, because you said your word is patience, dealing with people who just comment negatively, if at all, if they comment negatively? Because I'm working on that right now.
Oh, wow. I don't know that I have ever kind of given excessive thought or, a lot of thought to negativity. I think that I do want to understand somebody's point of view, their perspective, but not to the point where I allow it to pollute who I am in terms of my giftedness.
Of course.
Yeah, because some people are going to be negative about life because life has not for them given them what they feel that it should. Yeah.
Sounds like self-work to me.
Yeah.
Definitely sounds like self-work, which a lot of people I feel like don't want to do that because you really have to deal with you. You have to deal with the man in the mirror, and that can be very uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you're asking all the questions, making all of the commentary, where it is so easy for me to even see or kind of make a perception, or to see or perceive you to be involved in ministry, I guess I'm trying to say.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, we're going to stick to podcasting. I love it though. I do. I love just knowing, I guess, my stuff. Salute to my parents, because I tell them all the time, if it wasn't for them introducing me to God and just who he is, then there's no telling exactly where I would be.
Right.
And honestly, I just found purpose like in the last maybe year and a half. I just felt like I was just roaming for quite some time. And I just found purpose, and it's absolutely amazing, but I don't think it's ministry.
Well, I think those wilderness years are very vital in terms of the space and the time that you need for a lot of reflection, a lot of trial and error, a lot of self-evaluation. And so those things are used to steer you in the direction to become where you are, or to get to where you are now.
Of course.
But that's pretty cool that you say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was. I felt like, I tell people all the time, I felt like the children of Israel just like roaming for 12 years. It was so draining. And what happened was I took 6 months off social media. It was July until December of 2024. And at the end of 2024, God told me law school and podcast. And I was like, podcast we can do. Law school, I don't really know if I want to commit that time, that energy, that all of that. But I must say, just following his instructions, it has felt so easy. And so I just believe that I'm truly walking in purpose now. And I love it.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, purpose is everything, because you know for sure that even when things don't always go the way that you would like or anticipate, you are still not distant from what you perceive to be your assignment. And so all of us are improving. All of us are growing in the industry that we feel that God has called us to. But it's an ongoing and it's a perpetual pursuit to perfect yourself and to perfect your ministry.
Yes.
Like, this is beautiful. This is
Thank
amazing here. So I think you have done a yeoman's job of just like, this is amazing.
Thank you. Shout out to my brother. He had the background of like photography. He's amazing at it, but he just won't take it up full time. And most of the equipment just came from him making like that that journey. And so he kind of gave it to me, although in a couple weeks he's going out of the country for a week, so my cameras will be gone. But other than that, I guess like my support system. But with that being said, was there a moment in life where you just had to realize, change directions? No, like this is no longer like where I want to be. There's greater out there for me. Or did you always know where you were destined?
Well, I didn't have the luxury of. I grew up in church. I'm saying, and I never thought a day of my life I would ever preach or pastor. But when it happened, I was not totally shocked. You know, I've always had a real grounded relationship with God, which was a gift that my grandparents gave to me, and it has been such an advantageous kind of aspect of my life that I cherish forever. So I didn't have this like kind of clash of events or of sorts in my life. I just never wanted to do it. But when it became clear to me that I was to do it, I fought just a little bit.
Okay.
But I lost.
Of course. Of course. Don't we always lose? It's just, it gets to a point where you're just like, it's kind of pointless to fight.
Yeah.
It's just kind of pointless to just go against the grain because somehow you're going to circle back around.
That's right.
And so.
That's right.
Maybe I need to develop patience then. Because now it's just patience. I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. But it's one of those things that's taking time, of course. It's a journey.
Yeah. It's, you always hear people say, God, I need patience. I need it right now.
Yeah.
And so even in that moment of insisting that you get what you're asking for immediately, the process has already begun, right? So you just have to, sometimes you just have to wait and to busy yourself in meaningful work and in ways that, again, will be beneficial and advantageous to your own self-development. Yeah. I mean, I like reading books, and I like spending time introspectively. I love the fact that I can read a book and just get up when I'm done, almost as if I am a new man. So that's the kind of transformative power that I take away from my time when I'm reading.
Okay.
And so I never feel like I have wasted that time. It has been so helpful and useful.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Thinking about reading, Dr. Clark, because I'm starting to read my Bible more, and I'm trying to do it in a year. I don't get how, how you can read the Bible and it like just comes to life. Like you can actually see the story happening. I'm not there yet. Are you? I was trying to get it to like understand it like everybody else sees it, because they see it like a movie and I just don't.
Yeah. I don't know. I was not Bible questions or but I think, most people, as much as they would like to say that they understand the Bible, clearly, it is obvious that there is that is not the case.
Okay.
And so no one knows the Bible, even Bible scholars, to the point of being kind of exclusive experts. It's always an unfolding of the material that is in the Bible, because the Word of God is inexhaustible.
Right.
And so you cannot understand it in its entirety in one setting or in a season that you perhaps have dedicated to the purpose of understanding the Bible. It's a living document, and it's always breathing and giving fresh, relevant revelation. And that depends on where you are in life.
Right. That is true. I was trying to explain that to my best friend the other day because she's also getting into the journey, and I was trying to like get her to comprehend that aspect. So I was just like, when the time comes, I'm just point it out to you. But it's like it's one of those things where you just have to live it to understand it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right. So you have a doctorate's degree,
Yeah.
which means you have been in school you went to school for quite some time. Was that your end goal? Or you just kept wanting to learn? Because I know you love reading.
No, so when I first started preaching, I was a student at Grambling State University
Okay.
in Louisiana, where I'm from. And then when I came home, because that was a kind of moment wherein I thought I needed some time to kind of process what had just happened, being called to ministry, transferred to my university from which I graduated, undergrad, which was Northwestern, and I pastored. But I said to myself, now that I'm in the pastorate, I think I need to give myself to the preparation for the ministry.
Okay.
So I resigned my church. I went to Virginia Union School of Theology. After that, I went to Colgate Rochester Crozer Divinity School. And I didn't want to finish. I didn't want to stop until I was finished.
Okay.
Or until I had completed the programs. Because I feel like this. I mean, you can't go to a shade tree mechanic and ask him to do the kind of job that you need done as a service.
Correct.
And expect for him to give you the best kind of service that you need. So I think every pastor needs to go to get some degree of training, even if it's not a doctorate of ministry degree, just go and get some courses in Bible, because the Bible is a very intricately written document.
It is.
It is. And if you don't understand some of what we call or classify as the nuances in literature and genre and all sorts of other things that add to the meaning and the legacy of what's written, it can be more complicated than it was originally intended to be.
Okay. Does that also help you to study, or would it also help to study other religions, or would you, I guess, recommend studying other religions, not necessarily converting, but just wanting to understand so that you can draw the lines?
Yeah, like I think in any liberal arts school or program or college, you always have courses in world religions, and you get this kind of exposure to other trains of thought as it relates to their religion. So I always tell people, just know as much as you can. I think it will always be to your advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power.
Right.
Knowledge is power, says the person who is quite excited about going back to school.
That's great. Southern is the best law school in the state of Louisiana.
It is. It is. I've been told. I've applied to quite a few. I think of my research, I want to say, because I really want to do a HBCU. I went to a PWI. I really want to do a HBCU. So that was, I think, my first choice. Yeah, I think it was a handful of others I applied to, but that was my first choice.
Yeah, that's a good first choice.
Yeah, that's my first choice.
I went to Grambling undergrad. My twin brother, we were identical twins. He went to Southern.
Okay.
And so I was a tiger. He was a jaguar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. If you could go back and give your younger self advice, what would that be?
I think it would be more along the lines of what we're talking about today. Always trust yourself. You know, and always believe in yourself. And live into that, lean into that, because when all the dust settles, or when it's all said and done, all you have, or to say it this way for lack of a better word, all you have is yourself. You're stuck with yourself. And you don't want to live life regretting and always in search of the answer to questions such as, what if? I had done this, or what if I had done that? I mean, I feel good about what I've done in certain areas of my life, especially as it relates to my religious studies. And I can say that I gave myself the best opportunities to be the best version or iteration of myself that I could have done
Yeah.
or that I could have given myself. So I would tell myself, just always believe in yourself, be confident, and always lean into that, even if it's to the point of it being a fault almost.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. What would you say to the person that's having trouble, I guess, getting to that point of believing in themselves for whatever situation, trauma, just whatever caused them to kind of start doubting themselves? What would be, I guess, that advice to give them?
I think situations like that always have to be approached from a very empathetic place, from humility, because you don't want to gaslight someone as it relates to how he or she feels.
Okay.
But just give them the support they need in order to deal with what they feel that is draining from them, the kind of confidence and the kind of belief that is necessary. Sometimes people just need to be supported long enough to see that they can make it.
Got it.
So I always believe in encouraging people and understanding that we all fight to overcome some aspect in our life with which we struggle, and we learn and we gain strength from others.
Got it. So patience.
Yeah.
That's definitely a patient process because you care so much about people, or at least for me, I just be wanting people to just get it. It's just kind of like, just get it. Especially if you've gone through the situation yourself. It's just kind of like, I went through it. Like, just take my advice, please. But
Yeah, that's
it
right.
definitely takes patience to walk with someone through a journey.
Right. I took my son. When I was at grad school. I took my son, and because I swam a lot when I was growing up, and I'm a pretty good swimmer when I do it. I took my son to teach him how to learn how to swim, and I just threw him in the pool, and I had no idea how that traumatized him, and it took him a long time to get over what I did to him in terms of trying to hurry and rush him into learning how to swim.
Got it.
And sometimes you can cause more harm than you would otherwise, intending to do good if you are senseless trying to. I'm like that too. Sometimes I want stuff done right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I'm asking somebody else to do it for me, my wife would say. But when I'm doing it for myself, I am so patient with myself.
Interesting. Interesting. I guess because you know your process. You know you're going to eventually get there, but you're talking to someone who you may not know their process. And so it's almost as if you're not necessarily being impatient. It's just kind of like they're not working the way that you would normally work.
Yeah.
And that's
Wow.
that's nice. All right. So where do you see yourself going from this season that you're in now?
Wow. So we were talking today, ironically, about, I just think that, and I believe it is no cliche, or it is not anything that is trite. I believe that God has so much in store for the Word of God says, for those of us who love Him, and I have never felt for any moment that I should not believe that. I feel it. So for me, life itself is a kind of indescribable assessment and response to what you see, but more so to what you feel. right? If I don't feel good, you have to deal with that. But I feel like there is so much more that he is wanting to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, with me and through me and around me.
Nice. Is that feeling like very heavy? Like it's a hunger?
I don't know if it's a hunger. It's
Okay.
just, I was telling my wife, I've trusted God so much for so long. It's almost a ride.
Yeah.
It's almost a ride. It's almost like I'm just coasting. It's almost as if I'm coasting into what I know what God, or I'm coasting into what I believe God has created me to do. Sometimes it takes time. I think that's where the patience in my life has proven to be beneficial. But when it's time, you show up the person that he has, created you to be, and for the purpose for which he has created you.
Yeah, that's good. And I feel like that's how it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah.
Once you just take your hands off of it and you just know like you're obeying what he tells you to do, it's effortless.
That's it.
Yeah. It's effortless. It's just like, all right, let's just go. What you want me to do today? So no, I like that. It's a cool coast.
Yeah.
All right. And thinking of the feeling, I'm real big on saying when things happen or when you feel a certain way, you feel it in your body first. It's kind of like your body tells you what's like good for you, what's bad for you, where we're about to go, what's comfortable, what's easy. Is that something like you kind of agree with, or?
I'm learning to be I'm learning to be a little bit more comfortable with that.
Okay.
I certainly agree with it. But sometimes I think the habit that I developed when I was in grad school was that I did my best work when I put things off. And so I would procrastinate, and then to the point where I had no other choice but to meet deadlines. But I'm learning now, just to be kind of one with the moment. But I do think that requires that you do what you need to do in order to feel right in the moment.
Okay.
So I can't cause myself to be anxious about stuff. I have to do things now perhaps a little bit earlier than I would normally.
Okay.
But I do think I feel it. My wife and I were talking about somatics, body somatics not long ago. And I read this book by a lady named Babette Rothschild, and it's called The Body Remembers. And so much that this frame that we have that we are not aware of in terms of what it does for us, that we are better served when we know, sometimes as you said just now, that our body, kind of prepares us for. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can feel it, right?
Yes. And I think I understood it better because I read a book called, I was trying to look down at my books to see if I remembered, but that is it. The Body Keeps the Score.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just talking about how you have to deal with things that went on in life so that your body doesn't have to like pay for it because it's going to remember.
Yeah.
And so that just kind of helped me to start the process of even learning what my body is saying. Like if I'm in an environment that I don't feel comfortable in, listen to your body instead of just trying to
Gotta go.
deal with it. And so that helped me to just maneuver through that season and even, I guess, get to the point of wanting to deal with like trauma and stuff. And so, again, working on patience, but I feel like I'm in a place of peace now. Very peaceful, an unexplainable type of peace.
I like that. This is an amazing podcast.
Yes, really. Thank you.
You ask all the right questions and you give all the adequate insight. I mean, it's just so... I'll be sure to make sure that we tune in.
Thank you. Yeah. I think it depends on the guest now, Doctor. I'm not.
Oh, you're so kind.
I have some guests that take me, out there, but I'm also in a season of just like learning and soaking up and making sure my prayer is, I want to be effective. I want to be effective. I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to be any of that. I just want to be, when I open my mouth, it's effective. Yeah. And so it's a journey.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yes.
So that's probably where all these questions are coming from, because I'm soaking up your knowledge for one. And then two, I just want to be able to have effective conversations for my listeners or for just anyone tuning in. So yeah, effective is the word.
You're very effective.
Thank you.
Efficient at what you do. We were talking about this a couple of days ago. Mm-hmm. I wrote a book. My dissertation from Colgate was published in 2012. Wrote it. I tried to crank it out to everyone. It's done really well in the academy in terms of research as a resource. But I wanted to put it into the hands of people that I see on the streets. And it has taken me such a long time. That was 12 years. That was 2012. And now we are, oh, wow, that's like 14 years ago.
Oh,
right?
Nice.
And it's taken that long for me to be comfortable in dialogue and conversation about the content of that book, because sometimes it's not that you are not ready for the conversation, but it's sometimes that the moment and the timing for that conversation has not presented itself. There's a word in the Greek that is called kairos, and it's an element of time. We are familiar with chronos, which is, clocks and watches. But kairos is God-given time, God-ordained time.
Okay.
And so when he sets the stage and when he sets the scene and the room, you just walk on the stage or you just walk in the room. And it's almost as if it was prepared just for
Got it.
For you.
So that's what they mean when they say he's on time.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, now I can better accept that analogy now. So when people say that, I can be like, oh, okay, cool, perfect. Yeah. Understood. All right. So, of course, you are here because of your knowledge, but you've been nominated for the A Vibe Called Black 2026. What's that feeling for you?
I was totally humbled, right? And I was like, I asked my wife, I was like, yeah, did they meant to dial the number? But I am so humbled by the opportunity to share that space, because we've attended the event for several years, I think, and we've always enjoyed it. And I think that the benefit that the Vibe Called Black services and our supports is worthy of the work they do. And I'm just surprised just to be a part.
Really?
Yeah. Now, when I saw you guys as nominees, I was like, well, maybe they just felt so sorry for me that they would ask, no, God, just to be a part. But I'm humbled.
Nice, nice. And you're a part of the change that's taking place this year. They're incorporating a color. So that's even more of a...
That's right.
Ooh, nice.
We can say we were part of that moment, you know? Yeah, it has been huge. And we attended a similar event over in Atlanta not long ago. But as quiet as it's kept, wasn't comparable. So, but I think it's great.
Nice. Yes, I'm super excited. I went last year. I didn't go the first year. I went last year. I was late because of my makeup artist, of course. So I came in when everybody was like enjoying the festivities, but I didn't get to witness the powerful moment or the event. But it's just, I love the elegance that they bring. It's just nice. It's been a dream of mine, honestly, to be a part of something like this.
Yeah.
And just being in the beginning stages, because I can only see it going up.
Yeah.
And especially on the weekend that most people deem as very important, Juneteenth. It's even more powerful for me. And so, like you said, it's definitely an honor to be a part of.
Yeah, to be a part of that on that weekend, which historically for us has such importance. It's just amazing, the collaboration of thought and timing, giving birth to an opportunity to see the brilliance and excellence that is in Black.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes, and that red is going to be lovely.
I
love that. All right, so we definitely got to get you out of here. I can't have a middle child podcast without asking, are you the middle child?
I am indeed.
Really?
Yes.
How is that feeling? Okay, now I got to rewind a little bit. How is that feeling?
Well, it feels good. It's necessary for my temperament. My twin brother, who I lost 2021, was 2 minutes my senior.
Okay.
And so we had a younger brother born 15 years after. And so when I lost my twin brother, it was absolutely a complete loss and a turning upside down of my world. And so who would know it that my younger brother, who's 15 years my junior, would be the kind of support system that not only he needed, but perhaps I needed the most, because my twin brother and I were best friends in utero, you know? And so my younger brother has been that support that I've needed, but he's almost symbolically been my big brother, because they've always taken care of Kurt, right? So I do know now what it means to be the middle child.
Okay. Nice. All right. So one question, because for me, the purpose of the middle child is for anyone who has ever, I guess, felt unseen, unloved, unappreciated, just kind of overlooked. Did you go through a season like that?
So what's unique about being a twin is that I don't care where you are as twins. I grew up in a small college town.
Okay.
And so Kurt and Bert were the city's name, and everybody knew Kurt and Bert. So it was almost like we were like local kind of celebrities, if you will. So I can't say that I ever experienced moments wherein I felt unseen, because twins don't exist apart. They exist in unity or in union, if you will.
Okay.
So I even when I lost him, everybody rushed to Birmingham. Everybody would come to Birmingham just to make sure I was okay.
Okay.
And so I guess I don't have the traditional kind of middle child experience, sort of uniquely, or not like the traditional
Got it.
middle child
Okay.
syndrome.
Nice. All right, Dr. Clark, if you would look at this camera right here and give the people your social media's credentials, other ways they can just kind of follow your journey, and go from there.
I'm on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I think you can just put in my name, Kurt Clark, and it will pop up. And yeah, follow me. And of course, I pastor Sardis Missionary Baptist Church in the great city of Birmingham. And you are welcome to, come sit down with us and enjoy service one Sunday. I always say it's like good soul food. If you come one time, you'll be back. That's it.
Perfect. That's perfect. Because good soul food, you're definitely coming back. All right, Dr. Clark. Hopefully, did I say your name right when I opened up the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I don't know why I was thinking I said something else. Oh, gosh. All right. I was nervous, guys. But anyway, thank you for watching another episode of the Middle Child Podcast with your girl, Royal Bowes, and my amazing guest, Dr. Kurt Clark Sr.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. I had to slow down, guys. I'm out of breath, super nervous and excited. But anyway, you already know you are seen here, you are loved here, and most definitely you are appreciated here on the Middle Child Podcast. And until next time, have a good day.